RLWF fans, welcome to RLWF Max. And if you can hear the announcer, we are having a 10-woman Royal Rumble. Now, I'd announced during the week that we were going to have a wild card for the men's division, but I thought about it, and I thought, you know what, let's do the same for the women's division. So we are going to have 10 women who failed to qualify in the first round for the Queen of the Ring tournament that's coming up at the upcoming Royal Court PLE. And we have thrown them into a 10-woman Royal Rumble. And you can see coming out first, it is the A to the L, the boss of bosses herself, Amber Leon. Now you're thinking, tough luck for Amber Leon, drawing the first position. But what we are going to do is we are going to have the overall winner of the Rumble square off against the person or persons who have the most eliminations. And that person is going to get a wild card spot directly into the PLE. All right. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Again, that way, if you're a big Amber Leon fan and you're disappointed that she's coming out there first, knowing how hard it would be to go from first all the way to the end of the Rumble to get the victory, worry not. If she performs well before eliminating, then she may still have an opportunity. Amber Leon, the first participant. And up next, it is from Shock, Rachel Warren.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2.
Now, we have already seen her tag team partner, Alexi Knight, qualify on Shock, so looking to join her moving forward. And again, this isn't a second rounder here. This is straight on to the PLE, a wild card opportunity here for the people who missed out on the first chance in round 1. Again, such incredible talent here in the RLWF. We thought we would give another superstar a shot at destiny, perhaps to become the next Queen of the Ring. So that makes the Royal Court match, which was originally going to be a 5-woman match, now a 6-woman match to determine who is the Queen of the Ring. Let's switch over to the ramp camp so that we can see the entrants as they come in. All right, we are back. Rachel Warren versus Amber Leon, and there's the clock going already. The fans counting down. We are going to see the next participants coming down the ramp. It is Dentrassi, one half of Drunk and Disorderly, in the ring. Both members of Drunk and Disorderly missing out in round 1, both losing their qualifiers, and so at least Dentrassi getting a second opportunity. We'll have to wait and see whether Amy Stevens also joins her in the match. We may not need to wait long, ladies and gentlemen. We may not need to wait long because they are coming fast and furious. Here comes Sergeant Holly Jimenez, the front of the line case holder. Heads to the ring, and it is now a 4-way. I am going to have to keep a sharp eye on the participants to make sure that I am keeping track of eliminations. Again, it could be multiple people that have the most eliminations. We have absolutely no idea how this is going to work. And already another superstar about to join us. And here comes Silencio from Shock, making her way down the ramp. Big drop kick there from Rachel Warren. Silencio locks up with Warren and slams her to the mat. Dentrassi trying to drag Amber Leon to the corner. To no avail. Silencio also doing the same with Sergeant Holly. And they are wasting no time getting these superstars into the ring. Coming out next. Oh, Evelyn Precious, look out. Dentrassi on the verge of elimination here from Silencio. As Evelyn Precious makes her way into the ring. Super kick to the face from Rachel Warren. Dentrassi manages to keep inside, and now Warren thought she might have been going for the elimination there on Silencio, but instead, a risky maneuver, second rope into the DDT. Evelyn Precious takes Sergeant Holly down to the mat. Suplex from Warren, and here comes Marcella Drosy. Victory champion, the unstoppable Marcella Drosy in the match, and that has got to be bad news for everyone else in this match, let's be honest. But Dentrassi has her on the ropes already and trying to eliminate her. Can you imagine Marcella eliminated this quickly? Rachel Warren trying to help out Dentrassi, but Marcella fighting her way back in. Of course, everyone in the women's division recognizing the threat that Marcella Drosy would pose to them in this match. No doubt they're targeting, and listen, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Jordanian juggernaut, Faria Mohammed, in there. Her tag partner, Amber Leon, in there as well. But again, they're both fighting for the same spot, so I don't know that we're going to see a whole lot of team loyalty there. Both former champions. Oh, and not an issue anyway. As Marcella tosses Amber Leon out of the ring. Evelyn Precious almost eliminates Rachel Warren. And springboard DDT there from Sergeant Holly Jimenez. Sends Marcella into the corner. And now going after Faria, who takes a big clothesline from Marcella Drosy. A lot of history between those. Dentrassi has Sergeant Holly on the ropes, but Sergeant Holly manages to stay in the match. Silencio on the outside. And again, she stays in as well. Marcella trying to eliminate Faria Mohammed here. But Faria hanging in there. Marcella puts a boot in, trying to get her in there. And here she comes, ladies and gentlemen. The Punk Princess, Amy Stevens. Silencio with a big diving elbow drop. Faria once again staying inside the match here. Again, the only elimination so far. And Marcella tosses out Evelyn Precious for her second elimination. Now again, if the person who has the most eliminations also is the winner, then obviously they are just going to automatically go forward. Oh no. Marcella Drosy drops Faria out of the ring, and this is looking like it might be a clean sweep here for Marcella Drosy. 3 eliminations, every single one from the Victory champion. We have 6 superstars still in the match. I believe we still have one more to go coming from the back, unless my count is completely wrong. We'll have to wait and see. Dentrassi on the ropes. Is Marcella going to get her 4th elimination here? Indeed, there goes Dentrassi. Good Lord. Spine buster from Amy, and here comes the final participants. It is Hallie Little making her way to the ring. I think it's almost a guarantee that Marcella is at least going to be in that final match to see who eventually goes forward with 4 eliminations already. Hallie Little trying to eliminate Marcella right off the jump, but Marcella able to stay in. And Silencio eliminates Hallie Little. and then goes after Marcella Drosy. Silencio stomping on the hand of the Punk Princess, Amy Stevens. And a knee strike to the face to boot. Marcella and Sergeant Holly going at it. They've had their tussles over the years for sure, over the season. And Silencio from the second rope, Hurricane Rana. And now cross-leg DDT. Marcella on the apron and eliminated by Sergeant Holly. Marcella is out, but as long as no one gets more than 4 eliminations in total, which I think is, mathematically impossible at this point. Sergeant Holly picking up another one, though, as she eliminates Amy Stevens. We are down to the final 3. So basically, the winner of this match is going to face Marcella Drosy. Marcella doing the work and mathematically putting herself into a position to get that final qualifying spot for Queen of the Ring. Holly going after Silencio, and boom. Hits the knee. And Silencio on the apron. Sergeant Holly takes a big right hand and trying to push the Spanish Assassin out of contention for Queen of the Ring. And does so. And we are down to the final 2. One of these two are going to face Marcella Drosy one-on-one to see who is going to get that wild card qualifier off the ropes. And beautiful gut wrench suplex.
It is scratching and clawing time.
On the ropes. Rachel Warren has an opportunity here, and boom. She has done it. Great work from Sergeant Holly. Got 3 eliminations, but in the end, your winner of the Royal Rumble, Rachel Warren. But that's the good news. The bad news is Rachel Warren now has to face off against Marcella Drosy in order to get that wild card spot. All right, up next we have the men's wild card, and it is going to be a 30-man rumble. Unbelievably, despite making this a 30-man rumble, that still was not every single person who failed in round 1 in their qualifying matches, so there's still a few people that were chosen at random to not participate. But the vast majority of people who were in round 1 but did not come away with a victory is going to get one last chance. And like the last match, it is going to be the winner of the winner overall of the Rumble and the person or persons who have the most eliminations. So coming out first, it is Malik. And I mean, you talk about a guy, for a gambling man, his luck has been coming up snake eyes as of late. Went massively into debt, betting on himself, lost a fortune. And now the Gambino, the man to whom he owes those debts, has joined the RLWF and looking no doubt to cause trouble for Malik as he tries to find some way to rectify the situation. And now, on top of everything, in the Rumble at number 1. But again, an opportunity with the way that we're doing the Rumble qualifiers here. He doesn't have to make it all the way to the end. He just has to have the most eliminations before he gets tossed over that top rope. Obviously, if he makes it all the way to the end, that would be even more impressive. But Malik Again, absolutely snake bit. Every cloud is a rain cloud for Malik these days. And in the number 2 spot, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Freak Show, it is Mr. Entertainment himself, Psycho Bones, owner and proprietor of the Psycho Bones Freak Show and Carnival. And listen, a man who loves a challenge, a man who loves to put on a show for the fans, will be looking to impress here. But not just for the adoration of the fans and for his own sick, twisted pleasures, but also for a shot to become potentially the king of the ring. Bones are ready for action here. He is going to start off against Malik, and then we are going to add superstars one by one until 30 superstars have graced the squared circle. Malik looks ready, as does Psycho Bones. We are again going to switch over to the ring cam. And there we are. Oh! Malik going to work on Psycho Bones immediately. Stomping on the hand. And the fun begins already, ladies and gentlemen. The fans counting down from 10 to see who the next superstar to join is going to be. It is Venu, former hardcore champion, former tag team champion. Venu, springboard drop kick off the mark. And Malik has Psycho Bones on the ropes, literally and figuratively here, trying to get the elimination. Venu deciding to hold off on interfering. Again, saving your energy, a critical part, especially when you're coming in this early. I'm going to do my best to try and keep track of all of the eliminations, but I suspect these are going to come fast and furious. Here comes El Padre Esmeralda representing the Reckoning. Down to the ring. Slam there from Bones as Venu welcomes El Padre to the match. Psycho Bones, a risky maneuver here in a Royal Rumble match. Top rope maneuver on Malik. And has Malik on the ropes, but Malik with the elbow saves himself from potential elimination. As we see Takuma making his way down to the ring. And that is one tough customer. 5 superstars in the ring, no eliminations as of yet. Takuma and Psycho Bones duking it out here, but now Venu grabs the hold of Takuma. Irish whip has him up and fall away slam. William the Hammer Styles makes his way down to the ring. Big drop kick there from El Padre on Malik. El Padre has Styles on the rope, trying for the elimination already. Venu coming over to help. William Styles just got in the ring and now has to fight his way back in from elimination. Big spine buster there from Venu on William Styles. Takuma on the apron, but manages to get back in the ring. And here comes Mr. Clean wearing the blue and black tonight. Oof. Huge punch there from Takuma on Malik. Absolute pandemonium. And expect more of this. We've got 30 superstars in total that are going to be coming down to the ring for a shot at the King of the Ring tournament. Big spear from Takuma. And here comes Moz of Oz. Malik trying for the powerbomb on Macho Clean, but a great reversal. Maz, I think, just hit a down under on Psycho Bones. Not 100% sure there. El Padre, big drop kick to the chops of Vinu. No eliminations as of yet. Malik from the top rope. And, oh, missed. Tried to drop the elbow on Macho Clean, and now Takuma trying to eliminate Vinu. El Padre on the apron. And there goes William Styles, compliments of Maz of Oz. As Vinu fights his way back in, El Padre as well, and William Styles, the first elimination in this 30-man Royal Rumble. El Padre with the crucifix bomb on Vinu. Vinu sent into the corner, and El Padre is going to go for the elimination. Malik and Maz teaming up here on Psycho Bones for a big double backbreaker. Vinu fights his way back in. Macho Clean heroically trying to get Takuma out in the corner, but no easy feat. Takuma, a big man, and Macho Clean giving it his all, but it is not enough. Takuma elbows his way back in the ring. And here comes Dante Zane, public enemy number 1 for the Luchas. Into the ring, Colm and Nico and Johnny Thumbs. All advancing to round 2, I believe. It would be a clean sweep if Dante Zane was able to get a wild card spot here. Maz from the second rope. And boom. Big crossbody on Psycho Bones. Oof, Dante launched almost over the top of the rope. I think that might have been from Takuma, I'm not sure. Takuma sent in the corner now from Maz. Malik in the corner, and Macho Clean's gonna try his luck to eliminate Malik. Has him up on the top rope. DDT from Maz on Vinu. And Malik fights his way back in. Still only the 1 elimination thus far. Malik now from the second rope. And oof, big tackle on Macho Clean. Running Bulldog on Takuma from Maz of Oz. Backbreaker from Psycho Bones. Absolute pandemonium. Macho eliminated by Malik. And Vinu eliminated by Maz. That's his second elimination already. And now tangling with Takuma. Steps out of the way, drops the leg drop across the back of the head. Inverted atomic drop from Malik on Dante Zane. The crowd loving that one. And now Malik with a big backbreaker on Takuma. And Maz hits the down under on Malik. Locks up with El Padre, who sends Maz into the corner. Intercepted by Dante Zane. Malik eliminated by Takuma. Dante Zane with the neck breaker. Here comes the Puerto Rican assassin, Freddy Gonzalez. Takuma on the apron, eliminated by Maz. That is Maz's third elimination. Psycho Bones hanging on for dear life here. And manages to roll back in. Freddy missed on the springboard elbow. The eliminations coming fast and furious now. And next up, that is the Gambino. Took me a second. He's at some different gear than we've seen him in, the Gambino. Malik already eliminated Gambino, no doubt hoping to get his hands on Malik, but he is going to have to wait. Psycho Bones is eliminated by El Padre. And Dante Zane almost eliminated by Maz of Oz, but manages to pull himself back in. Here comes Wes Porter. Crucifix bomb there from El Padre on the Gambino. And, oh, what a kick from El Padre on Dante. And Dante eliminated by El Padre. Dante furious about it. Maz almost eliminated there by the Gambino. The Gambino still trying, though. Puts a boot into the chest. Here comes Hida Jones. The rookie from Shock slides in here with another opportunity, perhaps, to get to the PLE. Gambino takes down Freddy Gonzalez. Beautiful springboard maneuver there from Hida on Wes Porter. And, oh! El Padre returns the favor to Hida Jones. Maz drags Freddy to the ropes. But Freddy with a well-timed counter. Gambino with the powerbomb. Diving elbow from Freddy Gonzalez on Maz as the Wanderer comes into the ring. Wes Porter on the ropes. And manages to come back in. Freddy hits the cutter on the Gambino. Gambino and the Wanderer. Of course, the Gambino attacking the Wanderer in the parking lot. So these two obviously going right at each other immediately. Hida Jones eliminated by Wes Porter as Horse Grind heads to the ring, one half of the Shock Tag Team Champions. And now Wes Porter looking to eliminate Freddy Gonzalez. Freddy hanging in there, but Wes Porter trying to push him off the apron. But no dice. Freddy with the suplex. What a match again. The winner of this match gets a wild card spot. They are going, forget the second round, they're going directly to the PLE to be part of the tournament. And Freddy on the ropes. Oh, fights his way back in against Wes Porter. A close call for the Puerto Rican assassin. Wanderer has Maz on the ropes. And the Wanderer eliminates Maz of Oz as Don Tully heads into the ring, but Maz had 3 eliminations. That puts him in pretty good standing. Wanderer now almost eliminated by the Gambino, gets back in. That would have been a worst case scenario for the Wanderer for sure. Chokeslam from Course Grind on Don Tully. Welcome to the match, Dangerous Don Tully. A slobber knocker here. Of course, the winner of the King of the Ring tournament also gets a title shot at the PLE, so that is why you are seeing the Superstars giving it 110% on this one. That's for sure. Tons at stake in this match. A huge opportunity for the winner. Pump handle driver from Wes Porter on El Padre. Nice counter there from Freddy as he hits the inverted DDT on the Wanderer. 7 seconds away now from the next participant. Gambino fighting for his life, manages to get back in the ring as we see Freddy with the 3 amigos. Gambino on the ropes and eliminated by Wes Porter for his second elimination. Gambino not happy about it, but to the backstage area he goes. French press on El Padre from Course Grind. Don Tully on the ropes. Freddie trying to eliminate him, and here getting some assistance from Course Grind. Meanwhile, Wes Porter has Companion tossed from the top rope. And Tully. Oh, there goes Wes Porter. Compliments on the Wanderer for his second elimination. DDT from Dangerous Don Tully, and Freddie Gonzalez is flat on his back after that one. Here comes Count Cruncho. Course Grind on the ropes, but manages to work his way back in. Double drop kicks there on El Padre. And the assisted leg drop. DDT and the Wanderer having a brief collaboration, but it is over immediately as Don Tully gives the backbreaker to the Wanderer. Countdown begins for the next superstar to enter. Companion on the ropes as Ethan Eclipse heading to the ring. Freddie trying to eliminate Companion. El Padre eliminated by the Wanderer. That's the Wanderer's third elimination. He is now tied with Moz for most eliminations. So a good place to be for the Wanderer here. If he can get one more, even better. Count Cruncho locks up with the Wanderer. Here comes Ethan Eclipse just swinging at everything that moves. Wanderer in the corner. Count Cruncho doesn't go for the elimination, but smashes him into the turnbuckles. Companion with a beautiful maneuver from the top rope. Suplex from Freddie Gonzalez on Course Grind. Wanderer drags Companion to the rope, but Companion does not want to get eliminated. Fights it back. Double suplexes there from Don Tully and from Freddie Gonzalez. Nice reversal there from Tully on Ethan Eclipse. As Dirty Sanchez coming to the ring. Course Grind hanging on by his fingernails, but stays in there. Dirty Sanchez goes for the powerbomb, but reversed by DDT. Wanderer in trouble now in the corner. Count Cruncho eliminates the Wanderer, but the Wanderer right now tied with Moz of Oz. Oh, and Don Tully with a huge elimination on Count Cruncho. Just hurled him over the top rope. What a move from DDT. So far, most eliminations, according to my count, we'll double check the work after the match. It is a tie between Moz and the Wanderer, but still plenty of superstars to go, plenty of action. Nice reversal there from Course Grind. DDT, oh, just plants Freddie face down. French press on Ethan Eclipse by Course Grind. And we are 5 seconds away from another superstar. Joining us, Freddie, big clothesline on Course Grind. Here comes Mason Marceau, a former King of the Ring himself, looking potentially to get another crack at it. But right into the arms of DDT, who drops him for the gutbuster. Tully has Freddie on the ropes. And beautiful maneuver. Sling blade from Mason Marceau. Here comes Smiley Sinner. We saw his tag partner Psycho Bones earlier in the match. Freddie on the ropes. Mason Marceau going for the elimination. And he gets it. Mason eliminates Freddie Gonzalez. DDT on the verge of elimination here from Ethan Eclipse as he tries to push him off the apron, but no luck. Companion has course grind in the corner. Flips him over, and Companion with the elimination on course grind. Dirty Sanchez trying to eliminate Companion. He's hanging in there for now, but Dirty Sanchez putting all of his weight behind it. Companion fights his way back in. Again, the overall winner of the Rumble is going to face the person or persons who have the most eliminations in the match. And the winner of that match is going to get the wild card spot in the King of the Ring tournament at the Royal Court PLE coming up this Sunday at 3 p.m. EST. And here comes JoJo, member of the Storm, looking to join Braden and Fredo. Going to work on Smiley Center immediately. Companion with a diving tackle to Mason Marceau from the top rope. It's the Enziguri on Dirty Sanchez, and Companion just making his way through the roster here. 5 more seconds to another participant. Again, 30 superstars in total. Here comes Elijah George. Elijah George, multiple-time former global champion, looking to get another opportunity. Reversal on the suplex from JoJo. Dirty Sanchez trying to fight his way back in against Elijah George and does so. Oh! Cutter from Eclipse on DDT. Eclipse on the apron, but fights his way back in against Calm. A close call for Ethan Eclipse. Smiley has JoJo on the top rope. This is bad news for JoJo. Oh my goodness. Mason has Calm on the ropes. Going for another elimination here. And he gets it. Mason Marceau eliminates Companion. And boom, Dirty Sanchez eliminates Ethan Eclipse. Oh, and there goes Don Tully, I think. I think that was also from Dirty Sanchez, but I'm not positive. We may have to double check that. Again, when these eliminations come fast and furious, I'm not sure. I believe that also was from Dirty Sanchez. Mason Marceau on the ropes. Smiley Center trying to eliminate him. And there he goes. Smiley Center eliminates Mason Marceau. We are down to 4 left in the ring. I'm not sure how many still to go. I have lost track completely. Smiley Center with the mandible claw on JoJo. As Big Daddy Remy Haynes heads down to the ring. We saw his tag partner, Freddy Gonzalez, eliminated earlier. Big Daddy looking to win it all. Smiley on the ropes, or on the apron rather, but manages to get back in, and JoJo lifted high in the air from Elijah George, who slams him down to the ground. Smiley Center and Dirty Sanchez fighting. You can see Dirty Sanchez split open at some point here in this match. And here comes Sharknado, the other half of the Wild Ones. Choke slam from Remy Haynes on Elijah George, and missed on the elbow though. An opportunity for Elijah, but Remy keeps up the attack. Sharknado has Dirty Sanchez on the rope, but Dirty fighting back. And Remy eliminated by Elijah. Sharknado eliminates Dirty Sanchez, as you know, comes down to the ring. Sharknado is JoJo in the corner. And JoJo eliminated by Sharknado. Sharknado making an immediate impact. Gets on the ring and has 2 eliminations. We are down to 4 on the ring. Oh, I thought Noah might have been trying to powerbomb him right out of the ring, but Elijah still in it. 4 in the ring and another to join them shortly. What a rumble this has been. Here comes Tombstone. Oh no, Sharknado double choke slam from Smiley Center and Elijah George. And Noah eliminated by Smiley. We are back down to 4. Sharknado raking the eyes of Smiley Center. Tombstone and Elijah George, 2 big boys duking it out here in the middle of the ring. Smiley Center and Sharknado going at it. Here comes Carrion from Shock. Drop kick from behind by Smiley Center. Here comes Carrion. He has been on a hot streak. And boom, there you go. Eliminates Smiley Center. Tombstone trying to bring Sharknado to the ropes of the elimination, but Sharknado fights back. Trying to get something going here against Tombstone. Tombstone shrugging off the attacks. And here comes the Great Ossington. Replacing one big man with another. Oh my God, the drop kick from Carrion on Tombstone. Good Lord. Tombstone just bodies Carrion to the mat. Sharknado and the Great Ossington going at it. And Great Ossington, almost eliminates Sharknado on the reversal round. Side kick from Elijah on the Great Ossington. Ossington on the apron, but punches his way back into the ring. And boom, side slam from the Great Ossington. Sharknado on the apron, but fights his way back in here against Tombstone. And now Tombstone being taken for a spin here by Sharknado. Turns his attention to Elijah George, but Elijah George with the reversal. Sharknado with the reversal. Tombstone sent into the corner. Carrion on the attack now against Sharknado. Ooh, big knee to the face. And wing clipper on Carrion from Elijah George. I am wondering if that's it. Oh, Carrion eliminated by Elijah George. And Elijah George now with 2 eliminations. Tombstone on the verge of elimination, but manages to get back in as Great Ossington grabs Elijah George from behind. And I believe that may be it. I think one of these 4 are going to be your winner. And are going to have to face the superstar or superstars with the most eliminations. Uh-oh. We might see a double elimination right here from the Great Ossington and Elijah George. Tombstone hangs on. Sharknado does not. And now Elijah has 3 eliminations. Tombstone eliminated by Ossington. And we are down to the final 2. One of these 2. Oh, Ossington saves his bacon. The Great Ossington and Elijah George with an opportunity. Ossington eliminated. And the Great Ossington gets the victory. Now, he is going to have to face the person or persons with the most eliminations by my counts. And we will double check, so don't count me on this. But right now, before we had a chance to review and properly assess, I have Elijah George, the Wanderer, and Maz of Oz all with 3 eliminations. If that is the case, then we are going to have a fatal four-way match with those three superstars plus the Great Ossington to see who is going to get that wild card spot. It is going to be nuts. But again, we're going to double check just in case. All right, now to determine who is going straight to the PLE to be a part of the Queen of the Ring match. Coming out first, the ladies and gentlemen, it is Rachel Warren. Now again, going up against Marcella Drosy. A lot of people are going to call Warren the underdog in this match, and I think I would have to agree with them. But keep in mind, this is a multiple-time tag team champion. This is a former Freedom champion. Rachel Warren is someone that you take lightly at your own risk. I mean, what it would be, listen, it would be a huge upset for Rachel Warren to come out victorious here, but anything is possible. The King and the Queen of the Ring tournaments have taught us anything by now. It is that. And her opponent, ladies and gentlemen, your victory champion. It is Marcella Drosy. Making her way to the ring again. Rachel Warren winning the 10-woman Rumble, but Marcella with 4 eliminations, cementing her spot in this final matchup. Again, Marcella Drosy, I think the superstar that anyone in the RLWF at least wants to face, and so no doubt the other people who've qualified for the Queen of the Ring tournament, to be honest, probably rooting for Rachel Warren in this one, but Marcella Drosy, the unstoppable one, looking to add a crown to her head, but she has got to get through Rachel Warren for the opportunity. There's the bell, and Drosy wastes no time. Big boot and the coffin drop off the springboard, but Rachel Warren fighting back. I mean, the other advantage too, I mean, if you want to call it an advantage, is that Marcella Drosy not really so familiar with Rachel Warren. Rachel Warren, of course, on Shock this season, and so has not tangled with Marcella Drosy a whole lot. I mean, maybe in the past, perhaps, but Rachel Warren, a bit of more of an unknown quantity than some of the others that potentially she could have faced. And Warren, if she can use that and her speed to her advantage, she might have a shot here. Kendo stick to the head will also help. That'll also help. Laying in with the kendo stick, Rachel Warren. Now putting a boot to Drosy, but a reversal from Marcella. Marcella trying to drag Rachel to the corner, but no dice. Rachel Warren has got to keep the pressure up. Off the ropes, and Warren with the big elbow. Goes for the pin. 2 count, look out. Marcella back on her feet. Rachel Warren plants her with a big clothesline. Grabs that kendo stick again and breaks it over the legs of Marcella Drosy. Rachel Warren. Fans in the arena going wild for Rachel Warren as she's going to go top rope on the champ. And, oh, Marcella steps aside on the drop kick. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match. So pinfalls count both inside and outside the ring. No disqualifications, no countouts, obviously. Drosy setting up Warren for something, and that's got to be bad news. Has her up, and no counter from Rachel Warren. takes her to the ground and unloads with right hands. The fans in the Max Arena going wild. Warren with a suplex. And another. And one more. Into the bridge. Into the pin. Oh. That would have been one of the greatest victories in RLWF history. Goes to the pin again. 2 count again. Rachel Warren is close and she can feel it. But she has got to press the attack. As DeRossi can turn things around on a dime. Throws her into the steel steps. Tosses her into the corner. And now, there's the counter for Warren. Some great camera work there. Oh, and the spear. Marcella goes for the pin. 2 count only. Kick out from Warren. Marcella has her up and oh my goodness. Hit the steel barricade on the way down. Oh. And Warren gets the shoulder up, but this is exactly what I'm saying. If you give Marcella DeRossi 1 inch, she is going to take you for a mile.
Now she's asking, what more can I do?
Warren fighting back here. Elbows to the midsection. Oh, returns the favor, sends Marcella hard into those steel steps. And Warren, temple punch, goes for the pin. Is that enough? No. Kick out from DeRossi. A golden opportunity, though, from Rachel Warren. That temple punch, devastating, and almost certainly a 3 count against pretty much anybody except Marcella DeRossi. Warren avoids the kendo sticks, but doesn't avoid the big boot of Marcella DeRossi. Slammed into the steel steps again. As both superstars content to duke it out outside of the ring, at least for now. Tossed into the referee. Warren sends her back into the ring, but she's not going in empty-handed. Smart move. She's got a steel chair, but Marcella DeRossi gets to her first. Irish whip, and no, beautiful counter from Warren. DDT from DeRossi. Warren trying everything to stay in this match, just reversal after reversal, but Marcella DeRossi back up off the mat. And the discus forearm connects to the back of the head. Warren back up again. Beautiful counter. Cartwheel drop kick. And now, oh, missed on the low drop kick. DeRossi lands the big boot. This has been an incredible match so far, but oh no. Is it over? Military press slam. Leg is hooked. 2 count only. Kick out from Rachel Warren. She grabs the steel chair. Unloads on Rachel Warren. But Warren still on her feet. Look at Warren feeding off the energy. The crowd fighting back here against the champ. But DeRossi just continues the unrelenting onslaught. And that might very well be it for Rachel Warren. 1, 2, 3. I mean, a Herculean effort from Rachel Warren. But ladies and gentlemen, you thought after her elimination in the first round that Marcella DeRossi had finally been stopped, but the unstoppable continues her reign of terror in the women's division and is going to the Royal Court PLE to be a part of the Queen of the Ring match. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now time to determine who is going to win the wild card spot, and send themselves to the Royal Court PLE as part of the King of the Ring tournament. Coming out first, the Wanderer. Now, this guy, a couple of weeks ago, we weren't even sure whether he was going to be in the ring or in the hospital after he was viciously attacked by the Gambino in the parking lot, but cleared by the doctors, and a good thing for him, as he now finds himself one match away from the PLE. The Wanderer heads down to the ring. Everything at stake here. A great opportunity for him. Let's keep this going and see who his opponents are going to be. Up next, it is Elijah George. A bad man, Elijah George. He has been unrelenting since day one, season one of the RLWF. Elijah George has had one focus, and that has been the primary men's championship. He has had it around his waist, I believe, 3 times thus far. And now looking for a 4th. Every time he wins that title, he just gets hungrier and hungrier for that next reign. And you better believe that he is going to be giving 110% in this match. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, from Mayhem, it is the Great Ossington. A legendary punching power. I mean, again, we already have a KO queen in Sonya Gray, and are we going to have a KO king in the Great Ossington? We can't get too far ahead of ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. He's got to win this match. And really, the superstar who wins this match they're going to the PLE. That's good news. The bad news is all their work's ahead of them. An 8-man tournament is a rough slog, and then to have a title match on top of that for the winner, it means a tough road to get the crown, and an even tougher to get the belt after the crown. But the Great Ossington may be that man. We will have to wait and see the result of this match. And last but certainly not least, the most decorated man in RLWF history, the Thunder from Down Under, the Snake Hunter, the OG, the legend, Maz of Oz, heading to the ring with Killer in tow. And Maz, with aspirations of kinghood, but I suspect, more importantly, a crack at the championship. Killer stowed away. Let's get the match started. The Wanderer versus Elijah George versus the Great Ossington versus Maz of Oz, the winner of this Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way, headed to the PLE as a part of the King of the Ring tournament. Not an elimination match, just an, it's an Extreme Rules match. No countouts, no disqualifications. Expect a little bit of brutality at the very least. But first man to get a pinfall or submission is going to the PLE. The Wanderer tangles with Elijah George, but Elijah fights back. A sneaky pin here from the Great Ossington, but not going to work against a wily veteran like Maz of Oz. Wanderer in the corner, and Maz takes a little shot at Elijah George. Elijah heads to the outside. Wanderer grabs the Great Ossington from behind. Irish whip, and diving tackle there. Trash can tossed into the ring from Elijah George. And the Wanderer laying a beat down on Maz of Oz. Big clothesline and boom. Slam from Ossington. The Wanderer just choking. Great Ossington out there. Again, you got to pull out all the stops, baby. With a shot at the King of the Ring, crown and a potential title shot as well. You got to give it your all. Bulldog out of the corner from Elijah George. Now turns his attention to the great Ossington, has him up and boom, plants him. Maz attacking the leg and the Wanderer attacking everything else on Elijah George. Goes for the pin, but Maz and Ossington both breaking up that pin simultaneously. Maz sent right back into the corner by Ossington, grabs the Wanderer from behind, and ooh, little jab to the face. Elijah under the ring, he's got a sledgehammer. That can't be good news, and it isn't. Attacking Ossington, attacking the Wanderer. Big boot from Elijah, float over, neck breaker to Maz of Oz, and Elijah George thought he was going for a pin, but just rolled right over Maz to head to the outside. He knows more work needs to be done, grabs a ladder. Why someone who is 6'11" needs a ladder, I will never know, but there it is. Wanderer setting up Maz of Oz, but interrupted by Elijah George. Hits the wing clipper and locks it in for the submission. Maz breaks that one up as Great Ossington sets up another ladder between the apron and the announcer's desk. Slides under the ladder. Takes the legs out from underneath the Wanderer. Great move there by Ossington, but now Ossington finds himself slammed into the ladder. Maz, meanwhile, big back body drop on the inside to Elijah George. Oh! Ossington just drops the Wanderer off the ladder. Now, trapezius squeeze by Maz. Submission hold locked in here by the Wanderer, but Great Ossington able to get out of that almost immediately. I don't think he fully got his fingers together on that one. Maz slides out of the ring. He's going to look for a little inspiration as the Wanderer locks the heel hook onto the Great Ossington. Maz sets up a table on the outside, daring someone to come out after him. Heads into the ring instead. The Wanderer has him up and suplexes him onto the garbage can. Ossington grabs a kendo stick as the Wanderer rolls out of the ring. Ossington whips it at the back of his head. And now Elijah with the sledgehammer. Table slid into the ring here from the Wanderer. Grabs Elijah from behind. Irish whip. Big pop-up right-hander. And Elijah is on the ropes. Pinfall here from the Wanderer, broken up immediately by the Great Ossington, but now here comes Elijah with another wing clipper and locks it into the submission, but that again broken up this time by the Wanderer. A great match thus far. Wanderer from the second rope setting up somebody. Plenty of targets to choose from. Crossbody floats over top of everybody. Full Nelson submission broken up again here by the Wanderer. Although, I mean, maybe a smart move. I mean, in a match like this, a submission might be just the way to go. Wing clip from Elijah. Pinfall on Maz. 1, 2, and oh my goodness, that was so close. That was so close. Maz getting out of that pinfall at the last nanosecond. Wanderer tossed to the outside. Elijah George on a rampage right now. Grabs the sledgehammer. Maz takes a sledgehammer shot to the back. He's going to try for that pinfall again. Wanderer coming in, but can he stop him in time? 1, 2. Just barely. That would have for sure been a 3 count. Elijah George tossed out of the ring. And the Wanderer left alone here with Maz. A golden opportunity. It's the suplex. Goes for the pin inside the ring. Ossington sees him, but can he get in time? Oh, no need. Maz once again with the superhuman effort to avoid the pinfall. And now submission hold again here from the Wanderer, broken up once again by Maz of Oz. A game of chess here. Maz tossed to the outside. Sledgehammer versus Kendo. Ooh, you brought a Kendo stick to a sledgehammer fight, and Elijah George made him pay for it. Ossington back in the ring, though. Suplex to George. Wanderer and Maz down on the outside. Maz only just getting to his feet now. Maz, sneaky roll up on Elijah George. Only got the 1 count. Big right hand from the great Ossington, but that pinfall broken up by Elijah. Maz flips great Ossington out of the ring. Oof. Nice enziguri counter there from the Wanderer. Left alone in the ring. He's going to go for the pin. Smart move. But broken up again at the last second by Elijah George. Elijah with a brutal suplex. He's in the corner, but Maz interrupts. Elijah grabbed by Wanderer, now hits another great suplex. Maz sends the Wanderer into the ropes. Big knee to the midsection. Ossington has a steel steps. Maz the steel chair, but to no avail as wing clipper hit and again into the submission. And the great Ossington is going to have to break that one up. Again, I feel like Elijah George is playing this smart. That wing clipper submission might very well win him this match. Goes for the pin this time. The Wanderer right there to break that one up. No problem. Wanderer just scraping the great Ossington's face into that table. Sorry, the steel legs of the table on the ground there. Drops Maz off the top rope, and a big boot to the back of the head from Elijah George. Ossington biding his time here. Decides to take a couple of shots at Maz of Oz. Suplex from the Wanderer. And then Ossington just threw a table into his face. Was not expecting that one. And the clothesline. And Maz with a crossbody. Anyone's match to win, anyone's match to lose. The winner, a direct shot to the PLE. And the Wanderer locks in another submission. Maz and Elijah don't see it. Can Ossington taps? Ossington taps, and the Wanderer gets the victory. The Wanderer with the victory, and he wins the wild card. He will be at the Royal Court PLE as part of the King of the Ring tournament. What a match. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen, to this week on Max. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for joining the Wanderer at the Royal Court PLE, which is going to be this Sunday at 3 p.m. EST. Ladies and gentlemen, write it down. Avoid all responsibilities and make sure you are there. It is going to be huge. I will see you then, and I will see you there.